Hello, Taurus. This is an update for you. We're just doing some readings and recording them and putting them on YouTube. So if you find this on YouTube, hello, welcome. And feel free to come check us out on the live stream if you'd like. We've been kind of trying to do more YouTube stuff this year, but you know, we do what we can. The live stream is really where it's at, so come check us out there. I like reading for YouTube, but you know, if there's anybody who would understand, you get your home base and that's where things are comfy. The Hierophant comes out again. I say that because Hierophant came out for the first two readings and it's going to come out again, and it came out right before I started recording. There's an official announcement and it's basically maybe a similar announcement to what's in the Sagittarius reading, maybe different and maybe a little bit more like a revelation or somebody says something important. You won't be prepared for it is basically what it's saying. There's an official announcement that you won't be prepared for, and what goes around comes around. Taurus, I'm sorry, that sounded really mean. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm basically here to offer something. That's what my instruction is to offer something. I mean, nobody deserves the type of thing that's in the Sagittarius reading. That's just kind of something that happens from time to time. It's the weather, you know. The weather happens from time to time. And so nobody's really prepared to receive a message like that. So it's kind of, it goes around, comes around. It's like part of being a human being is to receive unpleasant news or to receive news that you're not prepared for. Now, what kind of news is this? Is kind of what I'm wondering. Is it the same as the Sagittarius reading? Am I going to keep directing you to go over there and check that one out? Maybe even, well, it feels different. Okay, so the sun is here. Is it good news? Oh, it's good news. Okay, so it's not the same kind of message. It's not the same kind of announcement. You aren't prepared for it. And that's just basically nobody's prepared for something like this. And it's actually really unbelievably good news. Like something just basically is told to you, or it's official. Like when something's official like this, it's announced by someone who's in a place of authority. In a position, you know, where they have a microphone. Basically, whoever has a microphone is the one delivering the message. But the Hierophant, people listen to this source. So it's a source you listen to. And you might not be used to receiving good news from this source. Joy is the sun. It is such good news. It's like, it's a risk that's been taken. A risk. A chance. I don't know. It kind of looks like a lottery win or something. But the Hermit. Hang on. What else do we have? It's all bunched together here in the star. Okay, so this is, oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Taurus. Congratulations. And it's like you can't tell anybody. What? You can't tell anybody? It's such good news and you can't tell a soul about it. There's someone who has the authority to give you this news or to announce this thing to you, but it's under the condition that you keep it to yourself. And it's such good news, and you're not used to getting such good news, and it gives you so much potential to move toward what you want to do. Oh, wow. Really cool. So that's coming up for you, and that's super exciting. Okay. Oh, the King of Swords came out like in a very awkward fashion. It's in the Judgment is here. This is what's happening. This is what's in the cards for you. You might not understand why you can't tell anybody. You might not quite get it. You might not have a... This kind of, you know what it reminded me of? It's reminding me of when I think, okay, when I think about what I would do if I was to win the lottery, I feel like I wouldn't tell anybody because there's so much drama around it, right? And there are people who have won the lottery before and haven't told anyone about it. A sudden windfall of something amazing. And I don't know, it's kind of, it's a chance that's taken on you. And I feel like it's a little bit more intentional than a lottery win, but I'm seeing the pattern here playing out of like, it's best not to tell anybody about it right away or something like that, because when everybody has their impression of what it is. And I would say, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody because I wouldn't want anybody to treat me differently. And also I'd like to have a little bit of time where, you know, do you ever want to find out who's just kind of like turns into money hungry person when you win the lottery? When? Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Let me say that if you're in this zone here where you've received this, it was a responsible thing to tell you about it. And so that you could get a head start. So it's maybe a bit like the Pisces reading as well. Like somebody tells you beforehand, but it's really good news. They tell you beforehand, and the right thing to do is to tell you beforehand. To tell you before you can tell anybody. To give you a head start. It gives you a head start. Want to make sure you're good. You know, that's what this is. And that's the High Priestess is telling me that you have maybe already kind of sensed in a way that this is coming up, or that this is a type of thing that is in the cards for you. Like that there will be, you maybe have an indication already from either you've gotten a reading about it or it's in your birth chart or something, that there's a major event where you're given something that that is for you to work with. Now, the purpose of it, I don't know. Let me just see if I can find some kind of a purpose for all this. Like why are you given, you know, where are you going with this? The Wheel of Fortune. You're going where you're going with it. The Star card is here. That's such a big card. The Hermit is here too. So it's like for your purpose. It's for your purpose alone. It's for you alone. It's not for anybody else. And that's kind of where I got that. The lottery thing. Because you know when you tell everybody you won the lottery, next thing you know, the phone starts ringing for people who need to pay this bill, that bill. I'm not saying you shouldn't help people with a good windfall or something like that. It's more like... this is for you. This is for you to enjoy. And you might want to get started on what you're going to do with it before you tell anybody about it, so that nobody has an influence over it, because you're supposed to be the one receiving this and you're supposed to be the one enjoying it. You might recognize yourself as somebody, well, Taurus, you know, just that, you know, caretaker type energy, and you want to make sure it benefits everybody. Anything good that happens to you is something good that happens to everyone around you. We don't have to worry about that with Taurus. You're going to share your wealth however it comes in, and whatever this announcement is, though, it seems like it's information. It's information? Magician. You've got to do something with it. You're going to create something great with it. The Ace of Cups. This is for you alone again. You're receiving something interesting. Really, really cool. Like really... This is like a once in a lifetime type thing. No one could ever be prepared for something like this. Like your time has come. It's your time now. Your time has come. 9 of Pentacles for you alone. I can't make the cards come out the way they're coming out. That's just the way they're coming out. One last card for you. And we'll send you on your way. Now the Two of Swords. It's on the Ace of Cups, but I want to put it over here because I'm trying to like make this nice flower blooming out, but I'm going to leave it asymmetrical. The Two of Swords comes out right here, just kind of like this. What are you going to do with it? I really feel like this is like no one else could possibly know, and not even you maybe at this point know what you would do with something like this. Give yourself the time to sit undecided for a little while so that you can really tap into what the potential that this has for what your purpose is. That's the advice in the cards. And if I can offer you or I can tell you anything about this, that you're being entrusted with something that has the potential to take you a lot further down the road. I would be surprised if this wasn't money, but it kind of doesn't really make sense with the Hierophant and the Fool, like that somebody takes a risk by giving you information. I don't want to pull any more cards. That doesn't seem like the right thing to do. I just want to look at this for one more second before I put the reading down and see, we'll just see how it plays out. It's like after this, I'm seeing, after this, you don't have to worry about not being prepared anymore. So you maybe have something, like I'm seeing maybe you're on a journey, so there may be, some kind of it's really good news. It's really, maybe you're somebody who doesn't see, like it must be financial. It must be some kind of money but maybe you don't see it as money. Maybe it's like what the amazing part is the information or the reassurance that you get that now you are prepared. I just feel like maybe somebody's trusting you with something and you get to keep that as your, it's like a security deposit, security deposit. Like you're going to be safe. You're good from here on out. Don't worry about it. You don't have to feel unprepared anymore for whatever journey you're on. Ooh, really loving it. So I guess I'll just reiterate that the message is to give yourself some time to sit with it before you tell anybody about it. And I don't know if you ever really have to tell anybody about it. It's for you to experience this comfort and safety. And maybe if other people were to find out about it, they would try to get you to, if it was money, other people find out about it, they might tempt you to kind of like use it for something other than security. It's maybe something that you would put away to save for a rainy day so that now you don't have to worry about what happens on a rainy day. And you might want to do that because that might be feeling more aligned for you. And it might be for the best interest of everybody for you to do that. It's just they won't know about it or something like that, and you're going to create something amazing with that. That's what I'm seeing. The Magician, the Ace of Cups. We trust your heart, Taurus, is kind of what's coming out in the cards. Whoever that is. Thanks so much for watching this reading, and hope to see you in the live stream if you want to show up there. It's Tarotladyinachurch, the same name as the YouTube channel. And just wishing you all the best with this. This looks really exciting. Take care.